Hi Derek, how are you? Welcome to MotorWorld Lexus. My name is Aldo Franconi in sales for MotorWorld Lexus, and I'd like to welcome you to the dealership. We understand that we have some previous information that you do currently have a 2017 IS 350 F Sport. Ironically, it's the same car that I drive. In fact, I just took delivery of my new one last week. I'm able to pass on some valuable information to you. I've had 7 IS 350s over my 25 years here, and I can tell you that this new one, the improvements are just outstanding. Again, to really appreciate this car, it was actually born and tested on a racetrack with Lexus, and it's just something that you have to experience to drive the vehicle, and that's what it's all about. So without further ado, I'd like to take you over and show you the vehicle. We have one here in stock, and just go over some of the new features on the vehicle without getting into much detail. We can get into that later, but I just want to highlight some of the features that were new to me, and of course new to you will be. Thank you. Come on over. Everything on this car is new. The only item that they brought over from the previous edition are the door handles, the special wheels, okay, with the dynamic handling package option, and that is an option. You don't have to get it if you don't want. Coming around the back, the other item on the package would be the carbon fiber spoiler. Side view mirrors have been moved out. This is all about about airflow. You still have your diffusers. Okay. On the back, if you take notice, again, special rear diffusers on the back for airflow. Everything is done here for a reason. Another option, triple beam headlamps, and of course the light meter is now on top instead of the bottom like our old cars. Okay. So as you can walk around, take notice they did an excellent job of the vehicle with styling. It's all new, and again, so far I'm very happy with my car. So now I want to take you inside and show you some of the features as far as the multimedia goes and some safety features, okay? The car is an inch longer than the previous version, and it is also 1 inch wider. So we do have a little bit more room, a couple new features, which I think, another enhancement which I think is great. They actually redesigned this whole centerpiece. As you sit in the driver's side, they moved the cup holders back, moved them more out of the arm situation, where it makes it a lot more comfortable for putting in cups and so on and so forth. Again, all new instrumentation here. The car still carries the heated seats and air-conditioned seats, and of course the heated steering wheel. We still offer the single disc CD player. That did not take that away. And moving on up, as you can see, the screen now has been in the multimedia end of the vehicle. The screen has been moved up. It's now a touch screen. And what I did, I hooked up my phone. You can actually see the multimedia Apple CarPlay as it's hooked up. So anyway, very clear screen, new navigation, the latest and the greatest from Lexus. You have your map, so you can see how clear and how easy that is. They just did a great job with that. And of course, with the Mark Levinson sound system, as I mentioned before, 17 speakers now. That's been upgraded from 15, and they're up to 1,800 watts of power. Safety Connect, Service Connect, so on and so forth, also has been upgraded to 3 years. Remote starter now is 3 years, no charge. So they did a great job with the multimedia, our newest and greatest safety system called 2.5. It has intersection turning assist, emergency steering assist, and the blind spot monitoring system is now standard. So when you are making a left turn, for instance, real quick, the car will detect either a passenger or a pedestrian or a vehicle that is in your way, and the car will notify you of that. The car, again, hours, days, was actually built, designed around their new racetrack. With Lexus put up multi-billion-dollar track. The IS is the first car to be tested on that track. I'm sure it will be used for the other vehicles in the future. But that's where this really car, they really wanted to zero in on handling. Connectivity is the right word to the driver. So it's become more of a driver-orientated car now than ever before. And I can attest to that. And now that should sum it up. And I'd like to just finish real quick the old Lexus story. Some things never change. The value for the money for this car, actually the price has gone down for previous models, is just outstanding. Some of these features that we went over are standard, most of them, and are extra cost in the competition. So it's just a tremendous vehicle, and again, probably the best Lexus I've ever driven. Thank you.